Imagine this. You're lying in bed, staring at the ceiling, miles away from the one person who makes everything feel right. The silence is deafening, and you can't help but wonder, is this going to work? Can love really survive the distance? Tonight, we're diving deep into the heartache, the challenges, and yes, the secrets to keeping that spark alive, no matter how many miles apart you are. But be warned, what you're about to discover might just change the way you see your relationship forever. Long-distance relationships, they're not for the faint of heart. You know the stats, most don't last. But what if I told you there's more to the story? What if, buried beneath the surface, there's a truth so powerful, it could make or break your relationship? Are you ready to face it? The truth is, distance isn't the real enemy. It's the silence, the misunderstandings, the missed calls, the empty promises. But before you let fear creep in, there's something you need to know, and it could be the key to surviving the storm. Communication. You've heard it 1,000 times, but have you really grasped how crucial it is? It's more than just saying good morning or good night. It's about intentional, meaningful conversations. But there's a twist. Can you handle it? The secret isn't just in talking, it's in how you talk. You see, words can heal, but they can also destroy. How many times have you fought over something trivial, only to realize later that it wasn't the real issue? The real issue was unspoken, hidden in plain sight. And it's those unspoken words that can turn love into resentment if you're not careful. But don't worry, we're about to reveal how you can turn this potential disaster into a tool for deepening your bond. The power of routine. Routine. It sounds boring, right? But in a long-distance relationship, routine is your lifeline. It's the thread that keeps you connected when everything else feels like it's falling apart. But here's the catch. Not just any routine will do. Your routine needs to be sacred. It needs to be something you both look forward to, something that makes the distance feel just a little bit smaller. But what happens when that routine gets interrupted? What if your partner starts to pull away? Can you feel the panic setting in? Hold on, because there's one more piece to this puzzle you need to know. Trust, the unseen force. Trust. It's the invisible thread that binds you together, but it's also the easiest to break. In a long-distance relationship, trust isn't just important, it's everything. But trust is fragile. A single doubt, a moment of jealousy can unravel it all, and once it's gone, can you ever truly get it back? This is where most long-distance relationships crumble. When trust is shaken, even the strongest couples can start to falter. But here's where things get interesting. What if I told you that those moments of doubt could actually make your relationship stronger? Yes, you heard that right. Every challenge in a long-distance relationship is an opportunity. An opportunity to grow, to learn, to become stronger together. But only if you're willing to embrace it. Only if you're willing to see the distance not as an enemy, but as a test. A test that, if passed, can forge a bond stronger than anything you've ever imagined. So, here's the real secret. The distance isn't what you should fear. What you should fear is losing sight of why you're doing this in the first place. Because when you remember that, when you hold on to that with everything you've got, no distance is too great, no challenge is too big. And in the end, you'll find that the love you fought so hard to protect was worth every lonely night, every tear, every second apart. So, to all the couples out there fighting to make it work, remember this. Distance might test your love, but if you're both committed, truly committed, nothing can tear you apart. And that, my friends, is how you manage a long-distance relationship.